program's name is Adwait, Light and Shadow Work. Here we have gathered in this sacred space, on this sacred moment. Let us gently settle into the stillness of the present moment. So collect yourself in this present moment and keeping the past and future away from you. Present is the reality. Present is the time to practice on our light and shadow, both aspects of ourselves. Let us collect ourselves, let us concentrate ourselves, and let us try to explore the light within. Let us remember the words of the Buddha, the Supreme Master. Pabhasar midam chittam tanchakho agantukehi uppakileshe upplitamma. Means, Pabhasaram idam chittam. Means this mind is luminous. Everyone's mind, whether ignorant or whether Hindu, Christian, Jews, Muslim, Buddhist, or any tradition you belong to, everyone has that luminous consciousness dwelling inside. But that remains blocked, that remains unclear, that remains defiled by the transient impurities. Always remember, I have used the word transient impurities. Nothing is permanent except your true nature. And all the coverings, all the defilements are impermanent. They come and go. In other words, you can see or think or realize that whatever comes and goes actually is called impurity, is called impermanent, is called anatta, anatma. So anything which is not your true self covers your true self. Whether your body, because this is born and one day this will die. Therefore, this body can also defile us. Therefore, we don't have to govern ourselves, our true self. We don't have to allow this body to defile ourselves. So, on this sacred space, with the remembrance of the words of the Buddha and all the true masters, we'll remind ourselves, we'll begin this light and shadow work with this sutra, with this mantra, and our practice tonight will definitely overcome the darkness within and will activate our true nature, which is light, luminosity. You are not your shadow, you are the luminous awareness behind it. So, sit comfortably with your spine upright, yet relaxed, and let your hands rest gently on your lap. In Jnana Mudra, you can see the hands of the Buddha behind me. And allow your eyes to close softly, gently. And now bring your awareness to the natural rhythm of your breath. Not forcing, not controlling, simply knowing the in-breath as in-breath, knowing the out-breath as out-breath. The sutra says, Aranyagato rukkhamulagato va shunyagaragato va, means going into the solitude. And nisidati pallankan abhujitva, means sitting with crossed legs. Lotus posture is the best one. If not lotus posture, at least half lotus posture. If not this, then at least swastikasana, but not the sukhasana, at least swastikasana. And in that asana, your spine remains straight and upright. And then Uju Kayam Panidhai, straight. Parimukham Sating Upattapitva, bring your mind in front of you Parimukha. So, Satova Asasati, Satova Pasasati. Let us begin with this practice, which is breathing, Pranapan Sati. Mindfully breathes in, mindfully breathes off. It's called Pranapan Sati. With every breath, feel yourself returning home, back to this simple, sacred presence of being alive. The breath is the bridge between conscious and unconscious. Upanishads say this: Yah setu vijanana aksharam brahm yat param. This is the bridge between an individuality and the universality. If a breath is shallow, faster, you will believe yourself, you will realize yourself as an individual. The moment your breath becomes subtler, and subtlest, you realize your universal nature. Your universal nature is the light. Your individual nature is the shadow. Observe every in-breath, every out-breath. Let the in-breath be a gentle, receiving the life, and out-breath, the soft letting go of all tension, fear, and past, memories, stories, everything. As your breath becomes slower, longer, deeper, bring your awareness to the heart center. The heart center is the seat of compassion, what we call karuna, and loving kindness, which is called metta. Metta and karuna. These two are the power given by the nature to everyone. By practicing, you activate your heart chakra. Focus your heart chakra, heart center, the seat of compassion and loving kindness. Now, inwardly reflect. May this session be for the purification of my mind. May I face my own shadow with wisdom and compassion. May this Adwait light and shadow world lead me and all the beings towards balance, peace, and awakening. This is the cultivation of right intention, which is called Samma Sankalpa, Samyak Sankalpa, or right resolution, right intention, which is essential before you begin any serious or any even simple practice. Sankalpa, Samyak Sankalpa, resolve to be free from my shadow parts, to be free from my darkness, which gives birth to all the negativities, which attract all the calamities in my life. Let this pure intention arise silently in your heart as an invitation, not in the words but in energy, the energy of awakening. This program addresses to the international community, to the global people, so I need to speak in English only. Just try to follow the instructions as much as you understand. Now let us move further. Before we move further, let us remind ourselves the words of the Buddha, Dveme bhikkhave anta prabhajitena now sevitappa. Means there are two things which are to be avoided by every serious seeker of freedom, enlightenment, and liberation. And what are these two? They are the two extremes of life. One extreme is the indulgence in sensual pleasure. When you are so much into only pleasures, that is one extreme. Another extreme is indulgence in self-torment, what we call tapasya, austerity. The indulgence itself is negative, is dark part of ourselves. Especially indulgence in these two extremes defiles our soul, defiles the omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent divine living in ourselves. And between these two extremes, there is one way, it's called Madhyam Patipada, the middle path. The path which dwells in between these two extremes, where you practice the balance, the clarity, the patience, which gives birth to the peace, is what is called equanimity, samta. In pure spiritual term, this is called upeksha, means avoidance of the extremes. Our Adwait, light and shadow work, is the living expression of the middle path, middle way. Neither rejecting the shadow nor clinging to the light, but holding both light and shadow with perfect equanimity, with perfect upeksha and mindfulness. Cultivate the balance, cultivate upeksha, which you cultivate in the third meditation in high volume in you, and in the fourth meditation you take to the ultimate level. Now, let us together take 3 mindful breaths. With the first breath, release the past. Inhale and exhale. While exhaling, visualize that I'm releasing the past. Inhale, second breath. Take life. While exhaling, release the expectations of the future. Now, third inhalation, inhale. With exhalation, arrive fully in this present moment. Allow your heart to rest in the stillness, in the tranquility. Avoid the hurriness. There is no hurry. Visualize that time has stopped for you right now. You don't have to do anything. Feel the noble silence. What ancient spiritual people call it Arya Maun. Which is called Nirvana, here and now. Nirvana is not a place. Nirvana is not in the past, nor in future. That dwells in the present moment. Especially in the tranquility, in the peace, which arises when all the cravings cease to exist. Don't crave for anything. Don't postpone, don't procrastinate for the future. Live completely in the present moment, now one more mantra you will chant after me, just to remind yourself what I'm going to do. Asato ma sadgamaya. That through this practice may I move from untruth to truth. Tamso ma jyotirgamaya. May I transit from the darkness, from the shadow to the light which dwells within. Mrityorma amritangamaya. Mrityu is called transient. Mrityu or death is called that which changes every moment, is actually deathful, and deathless is unchanged space, unchanged state of being, which is called nirvana. So may I move from all the transient, all the impermanent stuff of the existence of my life to the state which is called nirvana, which is immortality. May I move from death to the immortality through every practice. Now, the metta bhavana, sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta, is for all. This is called metta, maitri, karuna, mudita, upeksha bhavana. So let us express these feelings through this mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kashit dukh bhag bhave. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. May all be happy, including your enemies, including the people you hate. You release all the negative thoughts and emotions of hate, anger, or all the doshas, which will cultivate the positive thoughts and emotions, friendliness for all. Now, just think from your heart that may this session be a lamp that reveals both the hidden darkness and the hidden light within us. We are going to explore our dark parts and also our luminous parts. And may we awaken to the wholeness of perfect being, the realization of Adwait, non-duality, which is the goal of all the practices. Now just notice that your mind is very calm and your heart is free from all the negative emotions, negative feelings, and mind free from all the negative thoughts. Now we shall proceed to the next part of our practice. To confront, it's called understanding or confronting the shadow and the light, where I'll explain the deeper nature of our inner duality and how to work with it consciously, kindly, compassionately, energetically. Here in this process, let us try to explore the root cause of shadow or the defilements or the darkness. What yoga calls it avidya, one of the 5 kleshas. In Buddha's Pratitya Samutpa, that is the first part, is called avidya. Avidya means not knowing the truth. And this is the root of craving, clinging, and suffering. And this avidya itself, in the modern context, in the modern language, is called as shadow or darkness. So let us confront this part in ourselves. This is simply the unseen part of our entire self. The thoughts, emotions, tendencies, and karmic impressions. That operate outside the light of awareness. Let us remember the words of the Buddha, avijja andhakaram. Andhakaram. Avijja andhakaranam andhakar means the ignorance or not knowing the truth is darkness, and it blinds the mind. It obscures the vision of your consciousness. Here in this process, we will not fight with it to explore the light. Rather, we'll simply switch on the light which is within. Just by simply switching on the light, we dispel the darkness effortlessly, without any fight, without any hatred, without any negative thoughts and emotions. Simply focus on activation of the light, inner light. Let us see the nature of light. This light is very soothing, very calming. Not like the light of the sun or light of fire. This light is very enlightening, In fact, the enlightenment comes from this same light, which is dwelling inside, which we discover, which we realize, manifest with simple practices, which is called mindfulness. And the wisdom, the insight arise from this inner light that enables us to see the things as they are, which is called yathabhut darshanam, yathabhut jnana darshanam. And that light is luminous, inner light, the light of mind. Visualize your mind, which is full of light like the sun, but is obscured by the dark clouds. You see, when there is dark clouds in the sky, the sun is not visible. Visualize your shadow, your darkness, like the dark clouds, which too is impermanent, which too will pass away definitely. Maybe it will take time, but it will go away. But we can expedite this process by blowing, by inviting the wind, which will blow the clouds to move. If there is no wind, the dark clouds remain. And what is to bring the wind is your mindful efforts, mindful living, doing everything fully mindfully. Mata yatha niyam puttam ayusa ek puttam anurakhe means just as a mother protects her only child with her own life, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all beings like a mother. Let the same motherly compassion flow toward your own shadow, towards your own dark parts. Say silently, may this part of me be seen, may this part of me be healed, may this part of me rest in peace, even I'm alive. This is the process called darkness. Darkness is not destroyed, but transformed into the light. Evil is not destroyed, but transformed into the divine. Like Buddha transformed Angulima and thousands of people who are evil into saint. We have to transform, not to kill, not to fight. With every inhalation, you energize yourself. With every exhalation, you dissolve all the shadow, all the negativities, all the tightness, blockages. Remembering the words Pabhasaro Chitta of the Buddha means Pabhasaro Chitta means my mind, my consciousness is luminous. This is truth, not the hypothesis. Now we'll finish this with the mantra. You'll chant after me. This is just the repetition of the same resolution as you do in the Yoga Nidra practice. Whatever resolution you speak in the beginning, the same resolution you speak at the end. And they are the two mantras. You'll chant after me. Om Asato Ma Sadigamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kashit Dukh Bhag Bhave. Now let's speak once Om. Om means omni, means all. And Tri Shanti is peace. Inhale. Om Shanti. 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 Rub your palms together, generate the heat, and place them over your shoulders, your crown, your back of the throat, your chest, your belly, entire belly to the bottom, in your middle back, lower back, buttocks, thighs, knees, over knees. Move your palms in circular motions 3 times, then palms on your calf muscles. Now bring your both palms together again. Bow down to your direct teacher who is teaching you, who is guiding you on this path, your coach, and all the masters, all the gurus, coaches since ancient time, and that guru coach inside you. Excellent. Now open your eyes, feel relieved, feel at home, feel fully in the present moment. Yes, now I will stick your few words, feedback, how your today's experience. Every day, every session is unique, so also the experience. First, I will listen Dr. Vidhan Das says. Dr. Sir.
Guruji Pranam. That I have been going through your discourses for the last couple of days. So some of them were understandable by me because I have undergone those words, and I understand, so to say, understand the meaning. You have helped me to understand that. Today it has been a little more detailed in one direction, like the 4 ones that you described, pranayam. That also I'm trying to practice, and I probably understand it little better than what I was earlier. So today was a comprehensive session which I could take back from you today. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your words. Lena, can you please unmute your mic and speak your words? Today's
Namaste, Guruji. Today, when we went to the dark side and shadow, it was very surprisingly to remember some really not pleasant past. And at the same time, I was shocked that I still remember it. And I was inside my mind, it's like I couldn't talk, but I wanted to say, why did it came out? You know, it seems it worked. Things are coming out, and then I was a little bit lost, not knowing where I am, especially when you were talking about we can align both the dark and the light, and sometimes in a corner I see like open chandelier with light flashing out, then other side I see small black dots. It was different than any other time. It's amazing. It's superb that every week we experience something new. I know sometimes we think that we know each other really from inside, but with this kind of meditation, it seems that there are still a lot in our back head, our back mind that needed to be out, released, and forgotten.
Yeah. So in medical science, we call it your hippocampus, cleansing the hippocampus and the amygdalas, So we have to cleanse the hippocampus, which is the storehouse where all the memories are stored. And there are a lot of traumatic memories stored there. We have to take them gently, lovingly, take them out. This, like you may have seen sometimes some snake charmers. Some snake charmers are very loving, very kind to snake. Even the venomous cobras, king cobra, they go very gently, lovingly, they hold it and they release this. So also we have so many cobras inside us. Traumatic memories are cobra. Hey, that person abused me, that person hurt me, that person damaged me, etc., etc. All these were actually, cobras. But we have to drive them off very gently, kindly, compassionately, like a perfect snake charmer, right? And you will find that when you just visualize your house filled with cobras, right? And you are a perfect snake charmer. And we are very perfect, and you are driving them one by one. And when your horse is free from these venomous, poisonous cobra, which are our bad memories, bad experiences, you are free from the guilt, shame, and the anger, and the enmity, and the feeling of taking revenge.
Of course.
Yeah. People have tendency to take revenge. When I'll be successful, I'll take revenge. When I'll be powerful, I'll take revenge. And this is very, very, Mara. This is Mara. This is actually Maya. This is demon dwelling, feeding,
Yes.
fed by us, So we have to just simply take them out like every perfect yogi. Thank you so much, Krina, for sharing your words honestly. Yes. Today is the last day of Ranjan, who has come to Rishikesh, and tomorrow he'll leave. Tomorrow he'll have certification. He was doing 20-hour meditation course. Yes, Ranjan, how was your experience today?
Yeah, Namaste, Guruji. Yeah, your every session is actually very unique, and today is no exceptional. As you told, that bright light, I feel this bright light inside of my body, and I feel very peace, and I feel like in Hindi it is called as sukoon, na? So that feel like inside my body, inside my mind.
Very good. Very good. I appreciate your sincerity, your dedication, and I want you to take this to the next level. You never drop it out, even you go from here. When you get busy in your day-to-day life activities, you practice every day holistically, like you eat, drink, and answer the calls of nature. Thank you. Yes. Adwaita, how was yours?
Actually, in starting, too many illusions comes in my mind, but by focusing, so now I feel relaxed at this region, and slowly all the illusions goes, and I don't know, automatically my focus comes here. So some like circles light comes out, that's light comes.
Yeah. So you feel something behind your head just because of
A rays in the circle that comes from inside and goes out, and now I feel relaxed.
Yeah. That is the process. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Dinesh.
Today's meditation session is more different. is I feel my body. I felt a lot is this meditation. So thank you, Guruji.
Welcome. Yeah, we have other participants also. If they want, they can share. Otherwise, we will finish this.
Yeah, Namaste Guruji. Part this side.
Yeah, if you can switch on your camera, it will be better.
Yes.
Otherwise, that's okay.
Yes, Guruji. Since I was not able to,
Yeah, I can understand. Okay, go ahead.
uh, I was not able to sit properly. So today's meditation I did in Shavasana. So I tried to go with the flow of your voice, and I completely was into myself. Like I was very selfish today in the meditation because I was completely focusing on my side of light and myself of shadow. So I saw two aspects of lights and two aspects of shadow as well. So positive, negative are currently meditating together in today's session. When I was laying down in a shavasana, I was feeling that there was one side of physical body of mine laying, and there's another one body also laying down just besides me, and I thought that was a shadow, my shadow. But my eyes were closed that time, but I completely felt it myself, the energy of my light and my shadow. So thank you so much, Guruji. It was something strange today that happened because I was kind of selfish today in the meditation.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your words. Actually, of course, we need to be selfish to an extent, not as a whole, because if we'll be too much selfish, then that will take us to other extreme, which we have to avoid, all the extremes. If you are too much selfless, that too is other extreme. So we have to be in the middle all the time.
Yes.
This middle itself is called middle path, equilibrium, balance, all these things.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, there are a lot to share, there are a lot to practice, but today's takeaway is whenever you have shadow part, whenever you confront, whenever you meet, whenever you see, witness the shadow part, practice breath.
Yes.
4 types of breath. You can choose any. Kapalbhati means belly breathings, lungs or thoracic breathing, or throat breathings,
Yes.
or humming. 4 breathings you can choose. This is what I also practice for myself, and I feel out of such things. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining today.